Spice pulled pork. Here we go. Take it out of the fridge, slap it on the countertop, chop it into 2-inch by around 2-inch pieces. Get some salt, some pepper, Chinese 5-spice, this stuff's good, paprika, and a bit of chili powder. Cut it into 2-inch by 2-inch. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but you know, get it in grillable pieces. Throw some salt all over it, some pepper. You know, really coat. Whenever I say salt it or pepper it or paprika it, you know, get some coating on there. I mean, you got a bowl full of meat there. You want to make sure every piece is coated well. Do your Chinese 5-spice. Get your chili powder. Sometimes it doesn't come out through the strainer on the top very well, so just take that cap off and put it in there. That's what this channel's all about. It's not about measuring, it's about coating your food to make sure it gets all gets seasoned. Mix it all up. Make sure everything's nice and coated. You want even coating on all your pieces. Now here's an Instapot. Set it for saute. Throw some olive oil in it. But also get a cast iron out. You want to do this as quickly as possible. You don't want to take up too much time doing this, so do it in 2 batches at the same time. Heat it up, get it nice and hot. 4 and 5, you know, medium high type thing. Throw some olive oil in it, let it heat up, and then throw your pork in there. This is all about searing it. You're not trying to really cook it, you're just trying to get a nice brown coating on everything. Let that coating sear into the outside of the meat. Oh, dropped one. It's alright. 5-second rule. Same thing with the Instapot. On saute mode, it actually does a decent job. The only thing is it's stainless steel, so you kind of have to, things are going to stick a little bit more than they would in the cast iron. It's hard to get a non-stick on stainless steel, but if you get the oil in there, swirl it around, make sure everything's kind of coated, then you'll be just fine. Even if it sticks a little bit, you'll be alright. Flip it. In my experience, the cast iron actually cooks a little bit faster than the saute mode on the Instant Pot, but you know, the Instant Pot does a decent job. You can see here, it does do a decent job. So make sure you flip everything, and what we're going for is all sides, because once we put everything in the Instant Pot, we want as much charring, as much searing as we can. See, that piece looks really nice. We don't want it black, we want it like brownish, just about to turn to black. And make sure you flip every little bit. And here I'm going on a 3rd side, and then I'll eventually do a 4th side. I want all these chunks to have a browning or searing on each side. So you got a little bit of red there, a little bit of red there, a little bit of red there, even on the little pieces. There we go. Even on the little pieces, you want to make sure you get searing on all sides. Once you're seared, put it in a bowl. And once you got all your meat seared, just throw it all into the Instant Pot. I like to do some garlic cloves. I usually use minced garlic for everything, but for some things, these cloves make a big difference. They turn liquid once they cook thoroughly. So peel them up, slap them with a knife, break them up, and then peel them. Sometimes when you go to peel, just peel the end off, and so it gets a little, or cut the end off, and it's a little bit easier to peel. So you get about 5 or 6 or 7, something like that. Throw them in there. Add a cup of water, or beer, or wine, or broth, whatever you like. I'm just going for water this time. Now for pulled pork, 40 minutes. Make sure you cut off that keep warm button. 40 minutes, They're usually pretty good. We'll shut off, release the vent, and I like to throw a towel over the top. I don't like everything just kind of going in there. I'll make the towel wet, but at least your ceiling isn't wet. Once everything's nice and vented, pull it off. Get yourself a bowl. Get ready to pull all that stuff out of there. Get a slotted spoon. You can see it's already pulling apart. That's what I love about this Instant Pot. I used to make pulled pork. It would take 4 hours in order to get this kind of pulled pork effect. Just put it in your bowl and just start shredding it. It's super easy. Just get 2 forks, shred it up, then put it on a cookie sheet or whatever you got. It's going to go in the oven at 400 degrees for like 15 minutes. Spread it out. We're trying to get crispiness on it here now. After about 15-20 minutes, yeah, you can do 20-25 depending on how much you have. And you can do a lot with this recipe. If you want carnitas, put oranges and oregano and cumin in the Instant Pot. If you want pulled pork, just add barbecue sauce. Let me know what you do differently. Thanks for watching.